Good day, my Nigerian people. Good day to everyone out there listening to me. I hope everyone is staying strong and staying jiggy. Our today's matter arises says Nigeria to shut down in 24 hours. Tension as Biafran government reveals what they will do in 24 hours. See details. I wonder what this outburst is that the Biafran people want to do to Nigeria that will make Nigeria to shut down within 24 hours. A whole nation to shut down just for a nation that is coming up. Okay, let's get into the contents of the day to know what exactly this content entails. The Biafra Republic government in exile, BRGIE, which is known as Biafra Land, has dramatically escalated tensions by threatening to close all federal offices in the southeast part of Nigeria, which is home to the region's federal offices. The BRGIE Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, issued this warning in a message that was made public on Saturday through the official X Twitter of the group. According to Ekpa, the purpose of the planned closure is to compel the Nigerian government to recognize the results of the Biafra referendum, demilitarize the area, and unconditionally free Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, who is currently jailed. Despite several requests for his release from legislators and political figures, Kanu has been detained since 2021. But BRGIE has wisely decided to spare some vital infrastructures like banks, hospitals, traders, marketplaces, and companies from the planned closure. This exception is meant to have the least possible negative effects on its residents' day-to-day lives, while yet applying tremendous pressure on the Nigerian government to grant their requests. The Biafran government is prepared to close all Nigerian official buildings and offices within Biafran territory for 1 month, according to a statement released by the BRGIE. The next State of the Union speech will provide information about the shutdown specifics. In order to prevent the shutdown, the organization has listed three main demands that the Nigerian government must fulfill: the removal of all security forces from Biafra territory, acceptance of the Biafra self-referendum, which has reportedly received over 49 million votes, and the release of Nnamdi Kanu and other political prisoners from Biafra. The impending shutdown highlights a crucial strategic decision by BRGIE, which is anticipated to be further discussed in the next State of the Union speech. They intend to interfere with governmental operations without having a significant negative effect on the general public by concentrating their efforts on official offices while preserving vital services. This incident occurs in the middle of current demonstrations in Nigeria, specifically the End Bad Governance campaign, which has made several demands, among them the release of Kanu. The issue has further escalated with BRGIE's threat to close Nigerian government offices in the southeast. It is unclear how the government will react to this request, but it is obvious that the BRGIE's activities are a planned move meant to raise stakes. Simon Ekpa's statement has generated a great deal of discussion among political scientists and the general public. The proposed closure is viewed as a daring attempt to seize back control of the southeast and to put the Nigerian government under pressure to address the long-standing problems that have propelled the Biafran independence movement. The need for demilitarization is especially urgent because Nigerian security forces' presence in the area has been controversial and frequently leads to conflicts and elevated tensions. BRGIE believes that a more tranquil and independent Southeast is necessary for the accomplishment of their greater objective, which is why they are advocating for their departure. BRGIE says that the Biafra self-referendum has reached over 49 million votes thus far, making it another essential component of their demands. The group is adamant that this referendum represents the desire of the Biafran people and that the Nigerian government would be remiss in its duty to recognize the region's right to self-determination if it were to approve it. Nonetheless, there is discussion and criticism around the referendum openness and legality. The main source of conflict has been Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration. The Biafra independence movement has found strength in his imprisonment, and many saw his release as a sign of how keen the Nigerian government is to have serious talks. Despite requests from around the world for Kanu's release, his arrest has only strengthened his followers' determination and fueled the independence cause. The BRGIE's deliberate choice to spare vital services from the closure shows a degree of strategic preparation meant to challenge the Nigerian government and preserve popular support. By keeping the ordinary citizens' everyday life mostly unchanged, BRGIE aims to garner public support and establish themselves as accountable leaders committed to the welfare of the populace. Nigeria is already dealing with unrest and demands for better government, and the threat posed by BRGIE complicates matters further. The next course of action will be determined in large part by how the Nigerian government responds to these requests. While a dismissive or aggressive attitude would simply heighten emotions, a calm and helpful approach might potentially diffuse the issue and create opportunities for discussion. Finally, the threat made by Biafra Republic government in exile to close Nigerian government offices in the southeast signifies a dramatic turn in the movement towards independence and Nnamdi Kanu's release. This audacious action, which is calculated to put pressure on the Nigerian administration while causing the least amount of damage to people, emphasizes the continuous fight for Biafra land's autonomy and recognition. The way the Nigerian government handled this difficult situation and whether it widens or narrows the current split will become clear in the coming day. Well, the Biafra authorities have spoken. We wonder what the Nigerian authorities answer or reply would be. It's good that they are doing the less damage to the people because they can't be suffering. They can't be suffering unnecessarily. So yeah, we'll await the Nigerian authorities' response. But we've come to the end of today's content. Do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.